Migraine headaches. If you know someone or you know someone who suffers from them, you know they can be debilitating, but there's new hope. A cutting-edge, innovative surgical procedure is providing chronic migraine sufferers long-lasting relief. This is Dr. Richard Weiner. He's with Migraine Treatment Centers of America, and he's here with details. And he also brought along a patient with him, and that's another Amy. Amy, we'll get to your story in just a moment, but Richard, let's start talking about the patients that typically seek treatment. Who are you seeing?
Well, you know, migraine headache sufferers, of which there are almost 40 million headache sufferers in the United States today, they have options, treatment options, but we are seeing the patients that are at end stage, that they've tried everything and nothing is working, and they are very debilitated. Some of them are living with dark glasses in darkened rooms. Those are the ones that we're seeing, the end stage ones. And Amy was one of those.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about this innovative treatment, Dr. Omega migraine procedure. What is that?
Well, this is a procedure I've actually been working on for a number of years, and it involves neurostimulation, which is it's a known pain control operation to implant stimulator devices into various parts of the body, and in this case, it's under the scalp, around the nerves that can influence headaches.
Okay, so why is this so successful?
Good question. We're still trying to understand why it is, but we know that when you do a trial period, that in the migraine headache patients that respond to the trial, that the permanent is amazing.
I'm sure for someone like Amy, you don't really care why it works, you just know that it does.
Exactly.
And your life has changed. So let's talk about what your story is all about and how it's helped you.
I was a migraine sufferer for about 12 years and literally tried everything on the market, from medications to Botox injections to chiropractic care, everything, and unfortunately nothing worked. They continued to get worse and worse, more severe, more frequent, and I got to a point in my life where I was just literally desperate for some relief.
Right.
And led me to do a search on the internet actually for migraine treatment, and that's what brought me to the Migraine Treatment Center of America.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you tried everything, obviously living with this debilitating issue. So how's life for you now?
Just completely incredible. It was an immediate turnaround. I was pain-free as far as the migraines go as soon as I woke up from surgery. I just could not believe it.
Wow.
I had the trial procedure, was thrilled with the results of that. About a month later, had the permanent procedure, and I was at the point when I went in suffering from 3, 4, 5 migraines a week. I've maybe had 2 or 3 in the 6 months that I've had the device implanted, and they're much less severe than they were. They last a shorter period of time.
Right.
So I couldn't be more thrilled.
Okay, this is a great testimonial. So is this common, what you're seeing?
Well, it's what I like to see. I mean, Amy is the poster patient for this procedure. Some aren't as good, but in those end-stage migraine patients where nothing else is working, it's certainly worth a try.
Can you show it and see and tell us how it's implanted?
Well, these are some of the electrodes that are implanted under the skin, so it's not a brain surgery procedure, it's just under the scalp.
Okay.
And then it's hooked up to a generator, and this generator is totally implanted and actually has its own rechargeable battery. And so a patient can maybe, how often do you do it? Once a week? Or?
Oh no, every 2 to 3 weeks.
Every 2 to 3 weeks. She sits down and recharges it by plugging a device into the wall, and she's totally recharged and can use it. And then she uses a patient programmer to turn it on and off and increase and decrease the voltage.
Wow.
So modern technology works.
Modern technology works. So if you're interested, the best thing to do would be give a call, maybe come in for that consultation and see if you're a good candidate.
Absolutely.
Okay, Amy, you're inspiration to a lot of people who are suffering, so thanks for sharing your story today. Okay, for more information about the Omega migraine procedure, log on to dfwmigraine.com or call 214-326